So they completely re-roofed these three covered canopies, and yesterday they came in and painted the. Let me see if they got two coats. The flashing and the gutters. There were issues with matching the color because certain parts of the building get more sun than others, and so it's more faded.
Yeah.
So I said, well, you're gonna have to do a custom mix.
Just want more water.
Yeah, I don't know. So, you know, now, second day of ownership, they have a massive problem. And, well, I tried to warn you. All right, we're going to climb the stairs, and then we're going to climb the ladder.
All right.
Cool.
I know you guys are up for it.
Yeah.
Skylar, you can film. Oh, you already are.
Oh yeah, I got a little bit in here.
We can stop and take pictures wherever you want. Then I'll take you inside. So we raised the roof 4 feet, and that was in order to get the ductwork, the conduit, and the gas lines inside the building. We didn't raise this one, but the new conduit that's over there has got 4 inches of insulation. So it's got ductwork. It's got an inner duct, and then it's got an exterior. It's all stainless steel. And there's this 4 inches of insulation. Because I was concerned about the energy loss. The ductwork that we removed only had about 1 inch.
Yeah. And that was exposed?
Yeah, just up on the roof. And so this part, they will both, no, this one will be inside, this one will be up top.
Yeah.
And now we're wrestling with getting the roofing screens back up. We visual, so you don't see it from the road. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go up the ladder. It's high off. They look new. So this is part of the return air, I believe. They just finished walling in that. We were concerned if they were going to be able to find the matching brick.
Oh.
But they did.
They did.
And they did a great job. So this is going to have 7 inches of rigid foam insulation on top of it, and then 2 layers of underlayment, and then the white reflective on top of that.
Wow.
Yeah. And then this area, so I'll tell you the easiest way to get up. It's really slippery. It's my So obviously this is all new, and it's designed to match the existing. You can see how the existing kind of juts out.
Yeah.
So these are all new curves. So this area, what we have integral drains already pre-existing in the roof that are interior pipe, and so everything's going to slope down to this area. So they'll have up to at the highest point 17 inches of rigid foam insulation here, and then they will taper it down.
Okay.
So this is all new. This is an electrical penthouse. All the electrical was just in huge exterior breaker boxes, just hanging out in the weather, you know. And, so this is an improvement. And you can see.
Is this accessible from inside?
It is. I'll show you that when we go inside. You can see all the electrical.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that torch system
Oh.
on wheels.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah.
That was in the hottest part of the summer. They were up here with that thing.
Oh jeez.
Man, they gotta be sweating like crazy. A reader board up underneath inside on the farthest part of that upper structure. And so we had a challenge with this penetration of the conduit into the through the roof was just and we're going to have Alaska, Hertz, Dollar, Thrifty, because Hertz has 3 lines of business.
Yeah.
And they're our only tenant right now for rentals. All of this ductwork here is new. So we actually had a temporary air conditioner up here for several weeks, a few months actually, cooling the building. But they finally got all that reinstalled. So there's new roof in there. We were having trouble standing water over here. So I did a whole lot of that rigid foam insulation with the paper, and then the new roofing material, and new curves, the curves that were flashing. Blocks right there. That's what it used to be. You can see right down here, this rusted gas line with pressure treated blocks. So, you know, it's a really old building, and we're trying to work with what we have to make it at least modern technology. So this is all removed. You can't see it, but underneath it, there's 2 drains that go down through the building. So at least it won't be dripping inside the terminal.
So this is where the restaurant was?
Yeah, the outdoor dining.
Oh.
And we are planning, we'll see. We were planning to bring back the restaurant and the outdoor dining. We'll see if that happens. You guys will have to keep me updated. All right. Let's go inside. Real good job. Other than that vertical line, did you put paint on that?
So was there a window there?
There was. And because we're bringing the insulation up.
Now what's in that under there? I see.
So this is the old tower at the top, and this is 1 level down. So this is an office space.
Okay.
And when we had the guy run into the tower out here, the FAA just got it. At night.
Okay, so all these right here with the flags?
Yep. He's got all the gadgets, doesn't he?
So this is Daddy's claim right here to our right.
Yes. Dark.
Yeah, you just get adjusted a little.
Thank you.
So that's the office that I hung out in for a month. When they kicked me out.
Oh, over here?
Yeah, this one right here on the left.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was working off of my phone. It's probably a lot. No, it's locked.
Didn't they have a coffee shop here at one point?
Yeah, but her food safety was no good,
Yeah.
and
That's,
she stopped paying her rent.
That's crazy.
The new trusses up there.
Oh yeah, you went up quite a bit.
Yeah, didn't that look great?
oh, yeah. Wow.
Isn't that cool?
So it's
Yeah.
all from there up is all new.
Yep,
Okay.
and all new duct work. And so all that duct work and gas line and everything is inside the building. And we kept the old paneling. Took out the chimney. The chimney it goes to the boiler down below. It's way old. And then they use it kind of as a conference room, but the leaks in here were just horrible.
Oh, gotcha.
And so there was always brown stained, yeah, that's cement fiber. There was always brown stained ceiling tiles. It was suspicious ceiling tiles. So when I first got here, this commercial kitchen was the storeroom, and it's pretty dirty right now. But the only piece of equipment we had was this range, which the custodians cleaned up. But since then, there's a whole bunch of other equipment all around here.
Okay.
They moved out of here because they didn't have the construction site. But we bought a whole bunch of equipment. So we got hoods. We got 400 amps of power right here, and another 200 amps over there. We got 3 walk-ins, 1 over there, 2 over here.
Wow.
And all this power, the gas. I mean, so part of this project is a new makeup air handling unit, so that brings in conditioned air from the outside in order for the exhaust from the hoods. And this hood is going to be outfitted with the foam fire suppression system tied into the fire alarm system. So it'll be ready for a tenant. And the idea is we get the kitchen up and running, turn this into a cafe while we wait for 2027 for the restaurant if we get it comes.
Yeah.
But at least, we have a commercial kitchen and a dining space in the airport. It's not, you can't really see the runway, but at least it's something.
Right.
So there's a freight elevator. The seals are busted. It needs a new. It's a hydraulic. It needs a new. But then this is a pantry, and another pantry here, and this is how you can get up to that penthouse.
Oh, for the electrical.
Yeah. This is. Oh yeah. Right. So they got that framed out. They have some kind of ladder in here, and then there's a restroom just around the way. There's no lights in here because they're doing all the power. But
Oops.
sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, well, there's super doctor can't see that. Let's see if I can get it.
I like that. I see.
That is a low sink.
Because of all of the water intrusion, we had a bunch of mold. Not in this room, but this room over here, we had to completely cordon it off. And so they came in, they took all that out, they ripped all the ceiling out, now it goes up a lot higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the 2 walk-ins. So this is all what we do or do try and restore that kitchen. So all this ductwork is new. They brought all the conduit inside. It used to be up on top of the roof. And you can see where some of the old stuff is and then where the new stuff is they tied in.
So this is existing ceiling.
Right.
And this is new ceiling.
Correct. So it used to be all these solid
Okay.
cedar joists.
So this is where you go up into the restaurant.
Gotcha. So this is all old and this is brand new.
This was all, we had an office tenant in here for a few years. They're going to come out this next week and measure for the glass.
Yeah.
So it'll be new, more energy efficient glass. And then they had to build a shear wall here for structural. And so this is all a new wall and everything's insulated again. So this will all eventually be restored. I think the restaurant bar idea, the near term, is to rip out all of these little cubicles here. This is original from way back in the day of wall covering. So the challenge with this is you got a 75-year-old building, and you're never going to make it look like a brand new building. But yet you want to make it nice, and you want it to be modern capability, modern efficiency, right?
Right.
So that everything works properly, it meets ADA code and all that stuff. And so it's a kind of a delicate balance of what you rip out and what you keep,
Right.
But we're on a good track. We're on a good track. And that's really it for the construction, but I can show you some of the old parts of the building. So the brass, this brass is from the original restaurant, and there's pieces left up, and we have some more that are stored in a closet. So my vision for the restaurant was to bring that back, that little bit of a style, right? You know,
Yeah.
To have, so it used to be kind of a purple theme.
Well, it was called the Purple Onion at one point.
Was it? And I'll show you a bench that we have still here that was left over from that. We won't be doing purple, but you know, I envision a lot of stained wood and brass and other things to kind of give it a little bit of a classy feel.
Mm.
Kind of not a super high-end restaurant, but definitely more on the upscale, right? Because that's what people have told me is that they used to come here for the bar, for the restaurant. It was the place to come.
Yep.
And I've had so many people tell me all the memories they have of coming here, and I was just decided, okay, well, that's what people want, and I know how many nice restaurants there are in town, so there's definitely room for the airport restaurant to be that again. So we're headed that way. Yeah, so this is the old bar space, and then down there as well. I had pictures before when they came in, the office folks to do a remodel here. They took pictures of the before, and I have all those pictures. I can send them to you, Skyler, if you want.
Okay.
And then, so I don't know exactly what the architects are going to do, but they are going to reclaim, I think, most of the space for the restaurant and bar.
Wow.
The vision is to take that area out there that's outside and turn that into interior space with a gate number 2 over here, gate number 4 over there, with jetways that go out to the larger airplanes. Now, whether they do that after I'm gone,
Yeah.
I seriously doubt. All right, let's go up to the tower.
Okay.
I love those fans.
Oh yeah, those are pretty cool, huh?
So this is the lower level, and what I wanted to do is to turn this into some kind of a venue where people could rent out this floor and the tower above,
Okay.
because it'd be a fun place to have like a little cocktail party.
Yeah, it
You
would.
know? This is the old furniture. This is the old bench from back in the day.
Yeah.
See, this got a closet with water and sewer and power, and I was thinking this could be a Dutch door, this could be a little mini bar back here. And so people could have their activity here, and they could have it catered with a bartender and maybe some hors d'oeuvres. And then this is the backside of that new wall that I showed you.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So I
yeah.
just have to finish up the drywall and all the rest of that.
That's where the bricks are on the other
Yeah,
side.
the other kind of bricks.
Right. And then up to the old tower. There's a really good view close up of some of the roofing here too.
Oh yeah.
So we purchased these because I thought this would be a fun place to have meetings, right?
Right.
And we had a few meetings up here. The air conditioning and heating is not really working right now, but I mean, you get an amazing view from up here of the airport and of town. You know? That tower you can get a much better view of town, but still, this is a really cool thing. And I thought, man, what a great venue. You know, you could have your special occasions up here.
Yeah. It'd be awesome to be able to rent this place out.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to hang out up here.
And I thought about redoing the railing and actually revising access out to the railing so that you could actually go out there on it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Would be.
Yeah.
A little balcony.
I got shot down. Too much risk.
That's what makes it fun, right? A little risk.
Well, I mean, can you imagine fix this up a little bit? What a fun place this would be.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be a hit. You'd have people wanting out.
I think it would too. But
Yeah, I would have put my office up here.
well, actually, initially I tried, but there was no Wi-Fi up here and no conditioned air, and it was really, really hot up here. So I said no.
It's weird looking at it from this angle.
It is, yeah. I've never.
So that runway that goes out that way.
That's runway 422. That's our crosswind runway. So that's in design right now because the pavement has deteriorated to the point that it's borderline unsafe. It's not quite there, but almost. And so, yeah, I've got that in design for this fall, and then we'll go out for construction next winter. So we'll probably January, February advertise for bid and do the construction all next summer.
So that's Sozo straight out there, right?
Correct. And my vision is to extend this runway by 2,000 feet west. So we've got Congdon down there on the west. So we'd have to purchase property, we'd have to realign Washington. But if you extend it 2,000 feet, that's a 9,600 foot runway. And now we can accommodate international air cargo freighters.
Mm.
Which goes back to that strategy of trying to get a portion of the SeaTac air cargo.
Yeah.
They're reaching capacity with air cargo just like they are with passengers. And then down here on the southeast corner, so you see you got those hangar buildings, and this kind of wooded area is a parcel that the airport doesn't own, but it's on the corner of Untanum and 16th. And Union Gap is working on their bypass coming in off of 82. And so our plan is to extend that bypass to Untanum. That becomes a great air cargo hub. So
Yeah.
a combination of trucks coming in off of the interstate, a large sorting facility with 8 docks for trucks, and then paved apron for 3 air cargo planes.
Wow.
So extending the runway and purchasing that land and developing it, we would be big time in the domestic and international air cargo business.
That only seems logical, doesn't it?
I know.
And what a great centrally located hub for trucks to get out and go. You got 82, you got 90,
Even 12.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
12.
Yeah. So that's the vision. Been working away at it. So are you gonna do some kind of story with all this, Skylar?
Yeah, I'll probably post it along with as soon as I can, actually, to just kind of give the people an idea of what you've done at the airport, and how it's looking. Because I don't think anyone really knows about.
They don't.
They hear about it on the news, right? But they don't see it. They don't.
See it.
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
Yeah, there's some more of that brass that we're holding on to.
Yeah.
That could be a really cool restaurant. I got a really good vision in my mind's eye about how to make this restaurant really special.
So they'd have to go from the kitchen up the stairs to bring food to people.
Yeah, there used to be a ramp. These stairs weren't here, and there was a ramp that went down, so that office wasn't there.
Okay.
So that we probably would restore that.
Yeah.
This is more of the kitchen. No, that's the kitchen. It's over. Where they moved? Is it up here? Here, it's right here.
Yeah.
So we bought all of this. It used to be all nice and clean and pristine and brand new, but
Right.
I mean, it's got some construction debris on it. And we bought all these sinks. You got the hand wash sink and the prep sink, and then there's a 3-compartment sink over there somewhere.
And that's our outdoor seating area.
Well, it was. That material is not compatible for that.
Right.
But it'll come in a later phase, I hope, to get that done. So really, once the roof and HVAC project is done, the kitchen will be restored, and that dining area, that banquet room will be restored, and we'll be ready to go.
Right.
Get a tenant in here to start providing food. You know, I was thinking breakfast and lunch.
Yeah. Thank you.
Slot paid at $15 a day, or $2 a dollar an hour. But my vision, so we're in design for an overflow. I can take you up there and show you that. An overflow parking lot up here. And so then the vision is to have 3 different levels of parking. So we'll go out for bid again January, February timeframe for construction. And we're going to try and include an LED sign out there. So take down the old tech sign and put up an LED sign. And not only can we put our messages on, but we already have a vendor in the airport that has flat panels that they advertise, and we get a portion of that revenue.
Okay.
So we'll potentially lease this LED sign to them.
Yeah.
And they would advertise on it, and we'd get that revenue as well.
How do people pay for parking?
There's a kiosk. It's a little cumbersome. We're trying to change companies. This company was kind of forced on us. There's a kiosk, and then there's a text to pay. And a lot of people use the text to pay. There's supposed to be an app, but they never followed through.
Does the airport own that building?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Hertz in there. I'm waiting for the assistant city manager. He was going to come up with rates for Hertz, just so that they can use the garage portion, because they're prepping their cars outdoors.
Yeah, I see that out, like all that.
Regardless of what the weather is, yeah, it's kind of rough. I mean, it's smoking hot, and now it's starting to get cold, and they're doing it out under the sky, you know. So this entire field, basically up to Coffee Castle, and we'll leave a narrow strip of grass between us and that adjacent building. But this entire field will be overflow parking. So it's funded. Representative Chris Corey got us $750,000 from the state, and we're working on actually getting that money here in hand, and then $100,000 from the county seed board. So you know, the vision is trying to get additional flights in here. In the wintertime, you know, with those 2 flights, that parking lot is close to full.
Yeah.
And if you get in a couple more flights in, we're full. And so we're going to need the overflow parking.
Does the airport own that building?
No, we own the land. Danny Day owns that building.
That's a beautiful building too.
It is.
Set up like a tower.
I think that was the idea.